Welcome back to Junkyard Truck with me, Hybridsteel, and today, now I had to restart the game, and the reason why is because, well, if I'm in the Discord for this game, and the reason why is mainly because I had a problem where the engine wasn't stripping down properly. I was left with the engine block, and, well, it wasn't stripping, so I literally had to start the whole game again, and it worked! The engine stripped down and oh crap, yeah, this happens a lot as well. Watch out for problems with this game. So I got the entire engine stripped down and I'm well happy. The downside now is that I need money. So I've got my truck here. This has got absolutely nothing left in it, thankfully. It is completely empty, nothing's in it at all. We can start from fresh, it's all good. And basically what I need to do now is I need to go and do some stuff. I need to go and do some missions. Now, I did take one mission today, and the mission is to go and turn on a water valve that's on top of a hill. So, and he says that the road's out, so it's going to be a hike. I think I've taken a mission at least. If I haven't, give me a second. Let me just pull up my inventory thingy. Missions. I hate the fact I have to come into it. A mission. Overflow valve. I will give you $300 for driving to the water tower and turning a knob. Yes, today I'm going to be playing with a knob. Don't smirk, you're not allowed. That's not dirty. Anyways, so yes, so today we're going to go and play with a knob at the top of a hill where the water tower is. But yeah, so we need to go and play with a water tower, which is going to be fun because it's going to be a walking job. I'm not going to be able to drive to it. Oh, this car just sounds so unwell. Now, I would be using my truck, but as you can see, it's in bits. The problem with the truck is all the parts are quite inferior. Not a big fan of them. So I want to basically do the truck up perfectly and we'll be alright. My steering wheel's wonky. Guys, steering wheel. Whoa, cooker. Alright, so we're gonna leave the car at the fuel station. We're gonna go for a hike. Doing that thing again. That's the second time that's done that to me. I'm going to put bricks underneath those wheels soon. Right, obviously my thirst is up and so is my food, so we'll have a beer and we'll have some food. And we're going to go for a wander. Now, I still haven't bought my chainsaw with me. I'm still going to need to go and get some cash at some point. So, I will do some logging. But I was doing a load of, like, junking. Like, I was literally just, well, not this one, but before I had to restart the game. I was junking. I was like, I'm making bank off this. And then the game crapped out on me and I couldn't take the engine apart. And then I had to start again. So, yeah, it's going to be all the fun games. There we go. So, here we are. Do we have to jump a fence again? I literally have to... Oh, you know what? Can we? I wonder if we can do this without having to... I wonder. Can we do this without having to get a thing? No. Okay. I need a cooker or something. Aha! There you are. You're coming with me, Sonny. So we got ourselves a cooker. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was doing a bit of junking. Fridge freezers and stuff are worth quite a bit. The motors are worth quite a bit. Everything else is around $100. So this thing's $100. It's not too shabby, that. So if you can get a good little collection of metal and sort of walk around for a bit, you're set for life almost. And junking's quite fun because once you've junked it, it randomly spawns in the game again, which means it could spawn right next to the junkyard. You just put it back in and it spawns again. It happened to me a couple of times. I made 1,400 quid well quick. Unfortunately, I had to restart the game again, but yeah, it was all right. Oh, you bellend, come here. All we got to do is get him. Ta-da! Go and talk to this dude again. So I'm doing a lot of running around things at the moment. I'm not really... The reason why I'm using the car, really, is just be like... It gets me from A to B quicker. But a lot of the time in this game, because it doesn't take a lot of time to... it doesn't take a lot of time to run around. So off camera, genuinely, I put my car in town... I put all my junk up. I can put all my junk up by the fuel station and then just run it down on my own, or stack up a few bits and pieces up here. Now, I was testing a theory with like trying to keep things like here and stuff, and this I picked up the other day. like when I redid the game, and it's still here. So I'm thinking that either the bug has stopped or it was just a mildly inconvenient. Well, there we go, $300 for going turning a knob. Fantastic. So that's all good, all done, all dusted. What other missions have I got left to do? Landfill. We could do that. 10 bin bags. We could do 10 bin bags, can't we? So bin bags are down in that other section. I might drag the car down there, but I'll probably do all this on foot. Ah, the last one. Right, that's my last bin mag. Let me go and drop all these off, and then I'll come back. But yeah, bin collecting, yay me. $10 a bag. I'm going to make a whole $100 from doing this. Whoop-de-doo. Let's put it this way. This is the equivalent of lifting one washing machine. I'd rather do the washing machines. Right. I think they might be alright. I don't know until I get there. I'm going to drive very, very carefully. And I have to. Driving very, very carefully. I don't really want to carry all these in ones, you know? I know one or two may fall off. We can come back for them. Nearly there. Bloody car. How many did we come home with? Not bad. We've got 8. That's pretty good considering we were just balancing them. Right, let me go and get the other 2 and then we'll come back. So I would highly recommend doing this when you've got the truck, or maybe if you just want to spend some time messing around, because in all honesty that's pretty much how I've treated this. It's a small mission, it's not going to get me a lot of money, but hey, it could be. I could have done this over a longer period of time. I could have put 2 bags in the car, could have put one on top or whatever, and done that a couple of times. I just figured I'd do the whole lot in one go. It's taken me a little bit of time. My character hasn't really suffered for it, and that's all good. He's all good. He's all alive. He's just a fine dandy person. Let's put it that way. Right, let's do all 10. Get the mission done. Then we don't have a throw button. This would be so much easier if we did. He shooty scores. Cheers, buddy. Oh yeah, by the way, in this game, if you haven't seen this before, every single character does the impression of the Exorcist. Oh yeah, you can really freak people out by winding their heads around. Alright, cool. So that's that done and that done. Let me just hop in my car, head back to town, and we'll check out our next available mission. Well, I mean, in an ideal situation, what I would like to do is earn like a good couple of grand. I think I may have to do that off stream, well, off video. And the reason why is because it's going to take me a little bit of time to save up. But what I do want to do is I want to include you guys in the build process of the truck. I want to bring your sort of like, you know, your input into that. So I know it's an easy thing to do. It's like just build the truck and be happy. But I need a good couple of grand to do it. I need some time to do it as well. So yeah, that is the plan. The plan is to do like as many jobs as possible, mess around a bit, and do some oddball things. What I am going to do is I am going to start collecting junk and putting it over in by the junk pile and be happy. But it's going to take a little bit of time, as said, to amass that money. It's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head back to my house now. I'm going to pick up my jerry can. I'm going to pick up the chainsaw. And we're going to leave those up by the fuel station. The reason why is because opposite the fuel station I can cut down 2 trees. And apparently trees spawn daily, which is handy. It means that I can just sit all my stuff nearby and just go hell for leather on doing stuff properly, earning shed tons of money. So let's go home, hit up and have a beer. And on the way there, let's do our impression of the Dukes of Hazzard, shall we? We're going to Thelma and Louise this. Full blast, Captain. Full blast. Oh, there's a tree there. Well, I hit a tree. That was the downside. Better call the AA. Well, that was a fun $50. There you go. See, my car's in now. That was worth a punt. I don't think my food and stuff is in the back of the truck though. If it is, I'll be lucky. No, right, okay. We got to go and get it. Well, we got to go that way anyway, so we're fine. First off, let me just grab my jerry can. Sling this in the back of the car. Well, it works, so that's a good thing. I need to get some sleep. And then we can head off, get my stuff from the bottom of the ravine. And we'll be all good. Now, I'm pretty sure I know which tree I hit. So, all I got to do is get down there safely, get my beer and get my snacks. And we're good. And then, I'm going to start earning some cash. Right, beer and snacks. They will be next to the... Yeah, there. There we go. Got my beer. Right, so I've got my beer at least. Food-wise, we're probably going to need to buy some more food. But the plus side is that I'm going to be sitting out next to the fuel station, which means for a little while at least I'm self-sufficient when it comes to like food and drink. I know I have to go home every day to get the food to respawn and the drink to respawn, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means that by the time I get to that point of being that knackered, my character really should go to bed instead of trying to stay up and watch the fairies. Because when you start hallucinating, things go a bit funny, don't they? Go and play with the chainsaw, shall we? So these two trees here, apparently you can chop them down every day. If I read this properly, it's like $20 a log. So, how many have I done so far? 5. So that should be $100. If this is literally $20 a log, I'm never doing this unless it pays better. Because, like, everything else you can do quite quickly by, like, literally selling junk seems to be the best way to do it. Especially if you find a motor. A motor is, like, 230 quid. For just one motor. And it's less work than doing this. I mean, admittedly, it's a lot of like walking backwards and forwards with junk, but for $100 a washing machine, and you only have to make that trip once, and then you do it again and again and again, it's $100 a time. And the way this game spawns stuff is that you can make quite a bit of money quite quickly, especially with the way that I've done it in the past. $800. So we've done we just did $140 worth, and that was like not a lot. And we've still got a few bits down here. But this is only like 5 logs. Right, well, let me clean up. We'll go and get some junk. I've got two bits next to the fuel station. I can just about drive those through. It won't take me long. It just means I have to stack them, and then we have to drive. I have to drive a little bit more careful. Because the best part about this game is you can stack stuff on your car. A little bit like if you've ever played if you ever played Trader Life Sim, it's a good little game. If you enjoy like simulation style games, and with that you can stack all of your boxes ready for the day's delivery on top of your truck, and it's hilarious. I mean, things don't fall off, which is quite nice, but it's still quite weird driving down the road with like 40 boxes of crisps attached to the top of your truck. It's a bit like this with washing machines. It's like, yeah, I'm transporting. I'm good. Don't worry. After this, we'll have a nice cool beer. Well, can't be cool. It's been in the back of my car for 2 days. But we'll have a beer. Get some thirst back. Or we'll get ourselves nicely quenched. And then we'll be alright. $866. We made $200 chopping down 2 trees. And that's a lot of work backwards and forwards. So honestly, I'm going to be a bit funny with doing it. I know that log didn't break. You know, I'm going to give it a benefit out. Let's say we would have made $220 from doing that. All right, $220. Let's say $240. So $240 from chopping down 2 trees. It's quite a lot of money. Not really. So, I want to do it with these. It came down, but it is right in front of me, so that's fine. So, here we go. I just did 2 trees and got $240, let's say $240. Alright. A washing machine and a cooker, or a tumble dryer, or I think that's a tumbler. Alright. 1,100. So I just made around $150 to $200. Oh, that was $860. We just went up by $300. Apparently there is a way of gambling as well. I might have to go and check that out quick. I mean, it's basically blackjack. So I want to go and check that out, see if it's actually worth the money. Worst comes to worst, it is worth the money, and that's how I make my cash on this game. I've got no problems with gambling in games because it's not my money. Let's go and check out the bar, shall we? Well, I say bar. At least it's got a door. How you doing, guys? Buying for 300? Yeah, alright. Can I just put it all in? Oh, hold on, we're playing... Oh, what sort of poker we're playing blackjack. I think this is the problem with, like, slightly janky games. You know when, like, things don't work properly, but they're supposed to, and they don't. I think that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm not sure what card I've got either. If I go up one, it's a 9. If I go this way, it's a king. 9, king, 9, king. I don't know. Potentially, I'm just about to lose some money, but we're all good. Especially with the fact that the cards on the table haven't changed either. And I really have no idea. Everyone's folded apart from me. Sorry, lads. It's glitched. And now I've got cards. Ah, fantastic. Right, okay. So, I need to do a bit of a reset. I'm going to go and get my car. And then, hopefully, go back home. And this won't... I'm still carrying the cards. I've literally just walked out. So, yeah, I've walked out of the game. I've stolen 2 of the cards. Straight off the table. No one's going to get them. It means they're only playing with 50 cards instead of 52. So yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. I want to say a massive thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. I'm going to take these 2 cards. I'm going to go and wipe my bum with them. And yeah, I'm going to probably end up... I need to make some money now. I want to upgrade that truck. I want to get it going. I want to get some proper like upgrades and parts and that thing, and I want it to be a beast of a truck. So I'll catch you all in another video. I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. It's been Hybridsteel. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. Live streams coming up, get like videos coming nearly every day now. We're getting there. We're doing alright. So thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you all later. I want to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Ah, boom. A fist bump to you.